Hello, dolls. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to Life with Elle. If you are new here, I am Elle. Welcome. Life with Elle is where you meet the intersection of lifestyle, beauty, fashion, luxury, wellness, all the things. So I'm so glad you joined us. If you are a returning doll, welcome back to our community. So today I am coming back to talk about the fact that Valentine's Day is about 1 week away, or Galentine's Day. Now, if you follow me on TikTok, you know that I have strong feelings about how we think about Valentine's Day, and that it can, whether you're partnered or not, it should be an expression of self-love, so you can spend the time celebrating yourself as well. So what I wanted to do today was to share with you my list of gifts that you can get the man or woman or man that has everything. Everybody I know has everything that they need. They're able to get what they need. They treat themselves often. So I was like, what are the things that I can curate for you all and share? Because it is a challenge every year. It's the same for birthdays and holidays. So I have a little list here on my iPad so I can make sure that I don't miss anything. If you know me, grab a glass of bubbly and grab your notes, okay? And I will share with you what I came up with. So the first thing on the list, and it's something that I love, is that can be practical and also just something nice, are coffee table books. So I am a reader, but I also like to see beautiful coffee table books displayed. They can be art pieces if you use them in decor. They are obviously for learning and reading and all of the things. So I think coffee table books are super nice gift. So I was thinking, like, what type of coffee table book would you get someone? So you want to tune into those areas and those things that they like, whether they're enthusiasts or they want to learn something new that you've heard them talk about, or you know that this is a hobby. So consider this. So for the fashion enthusiasts, so I have these over here. They're called The Little Guide of Style. Let me show you these. And I don't have show and tell for everything. I just happen to have these here. So for the fashion enthusiasts, this is The Little Guides to Style, a historical review of 4 fashion icons. I love how it is packaged, and it's Chanel, Dior, Gucci, and Prada. So cute. I just put these over here on my little table, and sometimes they're just sitting there. Sometimes I'm pulling them out just to, just see what's in there and learn something. So here's another one. I know you've seen this everywhere for the fashion enthusiasts. Consider Tom Ford 002. And it is a stunning compilation of all of his work. So that's a nice coffee table book. I am a member of the board of the Baltimore Museum of Art, so I've been trying to collect coffee table books as a learning tool in my board service, but also coffee table art books to use as decor in my home. But there's one that art lovers might appreciate. It's The Art of the Louvre, and it's a curated journey through the Louvre, which is one of the most renowned museums in the world. So, but those are just, 2 that I'm recommending, that the person that you're buying for may not be an art enthusiast. They may not be a fashionista, but they're coffee table books everywhere. But I will put those 2 somewhere over here so you can see them. The next thing on my list that is a fabulous gift for the person who has everything, and I just learned about these, and they are called personalized newspaper books. So they are books that are curated by 2 companies that I found. One is the Washington Post, and they offer a bespoke book that chronicles events that happen on particular days. A lot of people do it on birthdays. You can have them chronicle historical events for an anniversary or some other milestone or occasion that you want to commemorate. That is a great book, and they come so beautifully bound and everything you would expect from the Washington Post. The other one is a company called Wonderbly, and they do something similar. I had not heard of them, but they curate and put together these really bespoke books for you. So say, again, it's a birthday, an anniversary, you completed a goal on a particular day. They will curate all of the events that happened that day. I think it's a super cool book. The next thing that I came up with, and these are no particular order, and again, I'm looking down because my notes are on my iPad, is a portable speaker. I love a good portable speaker. We have a deck on our home. We use it all summer long, but not all speakers are created equal. And you want something that, one, the Wi-Fi works really well. It connects to Bluetooth really well as you're traveling about. The sound is great. It's clear and crisp. It can connect to different, like an iPhone, an iPad, a Mac, or whatever you use. I love to be able to take it to the beach, and there's certain ones that are just really stylish ones. So the one that I selected for you all is by Bang & Olufsen. They are a well-known brand. They call it for the audiophile. They call it a masterpiece of design and sound quality with sleek aesthetic and superior audio performance. So I just think that's a really good gift. We are music lovers, but we also are audiobook people. So you can catch us at any time, anywhere at the house with a portable speaker somewhere. So one of the things that I've been wanting to gift myself, and I haven't done it, and I've seen it everywhere, is a fragrance, but with my personal monogram on it. So it could be a fragrance or cologne. I'm not going to recommend what type of, what fragrance you should get. You know the person that you're gifting for really well. But a lot of the fragrance houses elevate their gifts this time of the year. They do it during the Christmas holidays by allowing you to get a monogram on the bottle or the box in some way. I just think that is a really good gift. A lot of the luxury brands do it. So not only are you giving someone a really wonderful fragrance or cologne, but it's something that they could sit out on their dresser or on their vanity and admire it and think of you when you give it to them. This gift is a little more whimsical and a lot practical. I am a lover of bedroom slippers. I love, love, love bedroom slippers. It seems like I'm always buying a pair. And so I'll have them for Christmas. I will have them for Valentine's Day. I will have to match different pajama sets. I'll have just some that are for comfort. Some that I could just walk around the house. I am a lover of bedroom slippers or lounge slippers. Some that just, kind of scuff around the house, but I love them. And I think there are women and men that both love them. So I picked two kinds, right? The first one is by Wolf and Badger. They offer exquisite designs. They blend luxury with comfort. A lot of their designs for women have sequins on it and beads. They're very embellished. So pretty. Men maybe just want something more practical. And there are two brands that I would suggest for the man, maybe not in your life, but the man that you're gifting it for. Elle, we are all Elle right now. Elle yoga and athletic wear is all the things. I just realized there's one downtown that I did not know was there until I drove by it last week. Elle makes a really comfortable slipper for the gentleman. It's called the Elle Recovery Slipper. I'm sure it is comfy. And then there's a brand called Olukai Slippers, and they do really great slippers for men. And then if you have a gentleman that you know that is, excuse me, I'm choking, that is more into something, as my kids would say, fancy or elegant, and he's the type that's putting on a dressing robe or something like that. Scully and Scully, I think that's the name of the slipper, and it's a slide, it's a black leather, it's the horse bit in the fur. It looks very much like the Gucci slide. So those are some brands as well. The next thing is just something super fun. There are two things together. I love a kit and a set of anything. Anything that makes something, I can't, my stepdad calls it utility. Something that has that has really good utility. I love it. And if you blend luxury with utility, chef's kiss. So I asked for two things. I have been noticing all over social media that caviar is all the rage. Now, you know, caviar's been around for a long time. I think of my good girlfriend SRB during COVID. We would have each other over. She started this trend, not me. And we would have caviar, right? And sit out by the fire pit because we couldn't go inside. But anyway, I've been seeing caviar all over social media. And I saw an influencer, and I cannot find this for my life. I should have saved it and sent it to my notes. But she had a travel caviar set that she pulled out on a plane. It was fabulous. And I found one, it's called the Caviar Company that creates it. But there's also a Marquis, which is very popular now, and there is a black-owned brand too that I would be remiss if I didn't share. And it's all the things that you need. It's your caviar of choice. It's a lot of them have the oyster pearl spoons. It may have the little crackers or biscuits or whatever you take your caviar on. You have to get your own creme fraiche, but they are the cutest kits ever. Along that same vein, the same woman, and I don't know if she put this together herself, had a small martini kind of cocktail set. And so she pulled out her tray on the plane and she pulled all of this out. She was not in first class, but she made it a first class experience. So I tried to find one that was TSA approved, that was a small travel size, and the company, and I hope I'm saying this correctly, is called, okay, so the name of the company is called Kite Sensu. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Kite Sensu cocktail shaker set with the carrying case. And they say it's the ultimate travel companion for cocktail enthusiasts. It is so cute. Again, I'm putting pictures of everything up here, and I will link everything because you still have time to pick these up and gift them for Valentine's or Galentine's Day. So it includes a vacuum insulated martini shaker with a built-in strainer, 2 elegant martini glasses, a measuring jigger, a bar mixing spoon, and a collection of cocktail recipes. I think this is such a cute idea. I think it's also a gift that you can just give people year round. You know, if you have friends that travel and like this type of things, I think it's a really, it would be a nice gift to give someone. It's called, they say it's designed for both portability and style, and you can make the perfect martini wherever you go. Now, I think that the glass was big enough. I mean, you can make an aviation in it. You can make a cosmopolitan. I know there's certain glasses that go with certain things, but I think you can do all the things with it. So it's all-in-one traveling bar set. I think it's so cute. Okay, most of us are techies right now and have all of our techie accoutrement everywhere. We've got a charger. We've got the brick. For those of us that do social media influencing, we have a card reader. We have all of these things, and they're kind of all spread out everywhere. I usually carry mine in like the Louis Vuitton toiletry kit. because I have other toiletry kits for things. But Mark and Graham, who makes incredible leather goods, monogram leather goods, has a really nice tech roll, which I think is perfect for keeping all your tech gadgets organized but still stylish. So I think it's a very sophisticated gift. You don't have to be a techie to do this, but I think we're all motivated by the need, to keep all of our things organized in style. So I feel like I missed something. So we've got the coffee table books. We've got the personalized newspaper books. That's what I call them, commemorating different events in your life. We have the Bang & Olufsen portable speakers. We have the monogram fragrance or cologne bottle. We have elegant slippers for men and women. We have the travel caviar set, the travel martini kit. And lastly, we have the Mark and Graham leather monogram tech roll. So that's a good, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to 8 or 9 things. I love these gifts. I would want any of them. When I curate these lists for you, I want it to be something that I would want to receive or something that I would buy for myself, not just something that I'm just throwing together. So I've given it some thought. So with that, dolls, I think that is everything. So I want to share a couple things with you that have nothing to do with Valentine's Day. So this has become a sit down and chat now. I had some goals at the end of last year that I really wanted to propel myself into, really launch myself into, and make them a reality for 2025. I have the paralysis of analysis, and I really get into perfectionism, which stifles me sometimes, and I won't move forward with something. I get into my head about, what will people think of this? What will people think of that? And one of my goals for this year was to, I heard this phrase that says, whose approval am I seeking? And that really resonated with me. Whose approval am I seeking but my own? God, obviously your family, you don't want to disappoint people, but at the end of the day, whose approval am I seeking? And I should just move forward. So Adele did a couple of things, and those things that I'm super proud of and I brought life to. The first thing is I launched a newsletter right before the new year on Substack called Elle Unbothered. And Elle Unbothered is really for all women, but particularly women of a certain age. 60's the new 40, 50's the new 30, 40's the new 20. But in this social media world and just the world in general, we still have these stereotypes about how we thrive as women of a certain age. And I'm no longer buying into that. I'm done with that. I am embracing who I am. I'm embracing my age. A lot of people don't get to XYZ age. And aging is an absolute privilege. So this newsletter, Elle Unbothered, is for women who are cultured, confident, and living life in an unbothered manner. Now, this doesn't mean that the young dolls or the younger dolls, you are young at heart or you are young. It is a place for you. So I talk about everything that I talk about on this channel: lifestyle, beauty, health, wellness, all the things. It's fun, whimsical, just anything. But from the perspective of a woman of a certain age, but I think that everybody can take away from it. So I posted the first newsletter. The second one was New Year's Day. I think I did one in between that time. I can't remember. I did one for the Valentine season last week. And then yesterday I launched on there what I call the list. And the list will come out on Wednesdays, and it will be, again, another curated list of all the things that I am enjoying and finding pleasure in to help live a more elevated, fun, bold, energetic, the lifestyle. And I want to share with people. I am not a gatekeeper. So that went up yesterday. So I hope you will head on over to Elle Unbothered and check out the content. There is a chat there. Let me know what you want, what other things you'd be interested in. And I'd love you to subscribe, and I'd love to hear from you. So that's the first thing. And then the second thing I wanted to do was to create a lifestyle planner. Now, I am a tech girl all the way, but I also am a pen and paper girl. I have been using my Louis Vuitton GM planner for years. It stays basically on my desk at work, but I bring it home sometimes. But I wanted to design a lifestyle planner, a hardbound one. You'll be able to use it digitally or bound, that speaks to all the areas to make life easy, to help you plan, to help you think boldly, to live out your goals, to dream, to schedule, to be organized. And that is in the making. Now, I know it's February, but this labor of love took much longer than what I thought. So I am still laying out the pages. The name of it is called Unbothered Brilliance. So still along that same theme and brand of being unbothered. So I am super excited about these things. Yeah, and I'm proud of myself. My sister, Dominique, who I adore, she's brilliant in her own right in so many ways, has been my my editor, my reader, my eyes for the designs and all of that. So I have someone that is helping me think this through. And I haven't shared it with a lot of people because, again, you know, haters gonna hate. But yes, I'm moving forward and I'm doing what feels good to me. The other thing is, you know, the big O, Miss Oprah, talks about, you know, living life on your own terms, showing up the way you want to show up, and not falling prey to people's perceptions of how they think you should show up. So I'm showing up how I want to. I was out a couple weeks ago and I had on, it was a Saturday, I had some places to go, some meetings, but they weren't real dressy. I had on a sweater, a sequin skirt, all these things. And somebody said, why are you dressed up? And I said, because it's Saturday. So I am just trying to live life in a way that feels good to me, that's confident, has a little whimsy to it, but all of those things. And I just encourage everyone to do the same. So that's what's going on with me, a little chit chat. And I realized that I forgot 3 things on the list. So we're going to circle back. As the kids say, circle the block. I know that means something else, but I'm using it this time. We're going to run it back. I think experiences make good gifts. So the first one I think you can give someone, and this is not gender specific either, is cooking lessons. Everybody's community has a chef or a gourmet kitchen or something like that. I'm thinking of one downtown in Baltimore, I can't remember the name of it, where they give lessons. That is a great lesson that someone who wants to aspire to learn to cook or cooks well and wants to elevate their skills. Number 2, and this one I want to do, I want to take sommelier lessons to become a sommelier. I have a good girlfriend, I call her Sweet Sherry. She's an attorney by training, but she's also a sommelier. And then my girlfriend's, my bestie's daughter, Miss Alexandra, took that time during COVID to take lessons in becoming a sommelier. So that was one. And then the gift of someone that enjoys cocktails, you can gift them a membership to a cocktail club. My stepdad, who I adored, Pop, belonged to a Scotch society. and he knew everything about Scots. They had conferences, they had conventions. I feel like he and my mom went somewhere in Chicago for one of these, but you can, there are craft beer clubs, bourbon, whiskey, Scotch, all of those. And then the last experience I think you can gift someone is like a lessons to learn a foreign language. So I studied French. I was blessed with the grade school and high school I went to. So I had French 1st through 7th grade, 9th through 12th, and then 1 year of college. And I always regretted that I didn't stick with it. And so now I am studying French in my free time. Now I'm doing a self-study, but I think once I get to a certain place, I'd like to take another class, but like in an advanced or intermediate to advanced class. So I think that would make a good gift as well. So dolls, I've been chatting. And I hope you appreciate those gifts. I hope you like them. I will link them below, and I hope you enjoy your Valentines, Galentines, Self-Love Day. You do not have to be partnered. Head over to TikTok, to Elle Unbothered 1 over on TikTok. I think that's what it is. And look at the TikTok I posted yesterday about my reflections on Valentine's Day. And then if you head over to my Substack, to Elle Unbothered, you will see the article that I interviewed a good friend of mine, one of my sorority sisters, who's a psychologist, about reframing also what we think about Valentine's Day. So with that, dolls, have a good day. Dolls and gents, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what other content you'd like to see. I filmed the other day. I'm just chatting. It is a day off here. It's snowing. It's not snowing. Actually, I'm chatting because I'm off today. It was a little bit of icy last night. So I've been home all day kind of doing some work and doing some other things. So I have time to chat with you all. But I filmed my makeup worth bringing into 2025 the other day, and it looked very washed out. I don't know what I did with the lighting. I hope this is better. I hope you guys like it, but I'm gonna refilm that and get that up too. With that, dolls, I love you, and I will talk to you soon. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.